Here is the solution for the exercise that I previously gave you on sine and function. Now the exercise is f of x equals to x cubed sine mx. Here we are asked first to draw the graph of the function, and after we draw the graph of the function we are going to state all the necessary properties associated to the function. So we are going to do two tasks in this particular exercise. Now to sketch the graph of x cubed sine mx, in our previous class discussion we have already defined what sine function is. Do you remember? Alright. Sine x is a piecewise defined function having components 1, 0 and -1 defined for the domain x greater than 0, x equals to 0 and x less than 0. So this was the definition was sine function. Now, so as to explain mathematically, x cubed sine mx is a matter of multiplying the component function of sine function with x cubed, and we can rewrite f of x equals x cubed sine mx as x cubed multiplied by 1 is just x cubed multiplied by 0 is 0, x cubed multiplied by -1 is -x cubed, and the domain is the same as to that of sine mx, that is for the positive domain and for x equals 0 and for the negative domain. Now as you can see, f of x equals to x cubed sine mx has three components: y is equals to x cubed, y is equals 0 and y is equals to -x cubed. So sketching the graph of f of x equals to x cubed is the same as to sketching the graph of each components. The first one is y is equals to x cubed component graph will looks like this. I think you know this one while you were discussing about the polynomial function graph. But this function is defined for the positive domain, so the part of the graph below the x-axis will be eliminated, remaining the part of the graph above the x-axis at the domain is positive. And the second one is y0 for x0 is simply dot at the origin, it's a point at the origin. And thirdly, y is equals to -x cubed for the negative domain graph can be sketched just like this. You know this one for the negative leading quotient, how to draw the graph of polynomial function. So this graph is, by the way, is explained for the negative domain. So when the domain is positive, the part of the graph below the x-axis will be eliminated. Now the graph of the entire function will be just joining these component graphs in the same coordinate plane. So when you join all the components of the function on the same coordinate plane, you will find out that the graph looks like an upward parabola that turns to the origin. So this is a graph of f of x equals to x cubed sine mx. So this graph is nothing but it's exactly the same as to the graph of y is equals to x squared graph. So in general we can say that the graph of y is equals to x cubed sine mx has the same property as y is equals to x squared.